Have you ever stopped to think how many planets there are in the universe, and how many possibilities for planets there are out there? NASA says they discover up to 357 new planets every single year. Today we are counting down on the top 5 most unusual planets ever discovered. This top 5 list was suggested by a user in our comments section named StrainBag411. Thanks for giving us the suggestion. If you have an idea for a top 5 list, make sure to tell us in the comments below. Number 5. The Cork Planet. This planet's real name is HAT-P-1. There are far too many planets out there to give each planet a cool name like Jupiter and Neptune, so a lot of planets discovered nowadays are named after the telescope or satellite that found it. How lame is that? But the planet was discovered on September 14th, 2006 by a small network of automated telescopes called HAT, or HAT. The telescopes found it orbiting a binary star system called ADS 16402. HAT-P-1 belongs to a group of planets called hot Jupiters. Hot Jupiters are planets that orbit their stars very closely, being roughly the same size as Jupiter. They nicknamed this planet the Puffy Cork Planet because it's about the density of cork. This planet is about half the size of Jupiter. This planet's density is about half the density of water. So technically, the planet could float on water. That is, if there was a body of water big enough for it to float on at least. Number 4. The Coal Planet. This planet's official name is TRES-2b. This planet was discovered on August 21st, 2006 by NASA's Kepler spacecraft. Kepler found it orbiting around a star about the same size of our sun named GSC space 03549-0281. Wow, they must be running out of number and letter combinations. This planet is located about 750 light years away from Earth, and is about the same size as Jupiter. The atmosphere of this planet reaches temperatures of up to 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. That is hot enough to melt the skin right off your body. They call this planet the Coal Planet because the planet's surface is almost entirely covered with coal. This planet also lacks reflective clouds that most other planets have. It absorbs almost all the light that reaches the planet because almost all the planet's surface is black. Out of the sunlight that does reach the planet, only 1% of it is reflected back into space. That makes this the darkest planet we have ever discovered. Number 3. The Water World. This planet's actual name is Gliese 1214b and was discovered in December of 2009 by a group of ground telescopes put there by the researchers at journal Nature magazine. This planet is about 3 times the size of the Earth, and it orbits a red dwarf star about 40 light years away from Earth. People have nicknamed this planet the Water World because the whole surface of the planet is covered with water. Scientists say it is hot enough there for the water to become water vapor and rise up into the atmosphere. But this planet has a thick atmosphere of hydrogen and helium that has a very high pressure that supposedly keeps the water from evaporating. Some scientists say the atmosphere has such high pressure the water may even be ice. Other people say it may be some strange state called superfluid. Superfluid is when a liquid is in between the state of being water and water vapor. The water has properties of both. The water has zero viscosity and can defy gravity. The only superfluid that can be achieved on Earth is liquid helium. So I'm sure it's safe to say nobody is entirely sure of what state this water is in. Number 2. The Lava World. COROT-7b, named after the French telescope that discovered it in January of 2009. It is a so-called super-Earth, which is a planet that has a higher mass than Earth but substantially less mass that the ice giants have in our solar system, Uranus and Neptune. COROT-7b is orbiting a star about 480 light years from Earth. The first rocky planet confirmed to be orbiting another star is truly one strange world, with rock rains, potentially raging volcanoes, and huge temperature differences between its night and day sides. This hellish rock might also be the remnant core of a former gas giant whose atmosphere evaporated away long ago. COROT-7b may be the first new class of planets, evaporated remnant cores, said Brian Jackson from NASA. Speaking more on the rock rains, the atmosphere's temperature can reach up to 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hot enough to evaporate rock, which cools down and falls down either as liquid rock or solid rock. This planet is tidally locked, so the same side always faces its star, just as the moon only shows one face to the Earth. The far side of the planet is therefore always in shadow, and temperatures there dip down to as low as minus 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This makes for a super unusual planet, super hellish on one side and crippling cold on the other side. Number 1. The Diamond Planet. 55 Cancri E, also named Jensen, is a planet closely orbiting its sun-like star 55 Cancri A. The mass of the planet is roughly 8.5 Earth masses, and its diameter is about twice that of the Earth, thus classifying it as the first super-Earth discovered around a main sequence star. It takes fewer than 18 hours to complete an orbit around its star. Earth takes 365 days to orbit the sun. Wow, Cancri 55e orbits its sun insanely fast. 55 Cancri E was discovered on the 30th of August in 2004. This planet is filled with diamond and graphite. At one point, it is said that the planet was just all carbon, but this planet has extremely high pressure atmosphere, and being so close to its host star, the planet reaches very high temperatures, making it a perfect birthplace for diamonds. It is estimated that all of 55 Cancri E's diamonds are worth about $26.9 nonillion. 1 nonillion is a 1 with 30 zeros at the end of it. Imagine having all that money. All that money doesn't even exist. There's only about $5 trillion circulating in the US today. I hope you enjoyed this top 5 countdown, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, follow us on Twitter down below, as well as checking out all of our YouTube channels. Again, this countdown was suggested in the comments section down below. If you have an idea for a countdown, don't be afraid of leaving it down below. But anyways, this is Magic with T5U. Goodbye. The math